Good evening. Welcome to the press conference following Latvia's 109-75 victory over Czechia. Diego Ocampo, the head coach of Czechia, has joined us along with Vit Krejci. And I'll ask for a comment from Coach Ocampo.
It's a difficult moment for the team, very difficult moment as a coach, because we compete around 15 minutes. The first quarter we play good offense. It's true that Porzingis scored amazing situation in the 1-1. They play very good with passes, but we were able to contain. But after the minute to 15, they started running much more, fighting much more, and we were not able to match up this intensity and this speed. It's not a question to follow on the screens and go 3 meters far away. This is the question. We go following, but with too much distance. And the third quarter was definitive how they start. They start very strong, scoring amazing shots sometimes, moving the ball, and then after these shots, with the situation that we have, it's normal that you fall down a little bit because you are fighting and then they score and you miss some shots and then you go down a little bit. And this is, we try to fight and play all the way, but it's able that we were not able to compete, match up their intensity, match up their speed, and have to understand the situation, but I expect that we can fight more.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Vit, can you, I guess it's been a tough EuroBasket for Czechia, but better times are ahead. Can you give us a comment, please?
Sure. I mean, obviously it wasn't the tournament we all wanted, but I think we all learned that we're just not good enough for now, and we just got to work. That's, we can talk about everything and every other thing, whatever was the problem or not, but the main thing is we just got to get better. We just got to get to the gym and work really, really hard and get better. That's the main part. Obviously, like I said, it wasn't the tournament we wanted, but we just got to keep pushing. This has got to be our kind of like our wake-up call for a lot of guys, and just work our butts off and get better.
Okay. Thank you very much. Are there any questions in English? Right here.
Good evening, Christian Zilan, sportscenters.com. A question to Coach. Before the tournament, I asked you about your past with KP, but this time I'm going to ask about Mārcis Steinbergs, your player in the club. How satisfied are you with him spending the whole summer with the Latvian national team, and how would you rate his performance tonight? How important do you think it is for the club?
Mārcis is what he told me before the game. It's his first big tournament. He is learning a lot about everything, about the rivals, about the teammates. So I agree with him. His experience is very good. I like to practice. I think it's important to practice, but as well it's very important to compete in the highest level. And this tournament is a high-level tournament, and it's a very good experience for him first because he has teammates like Kristaps or Sagars that they have a missing level, and he can learn every day competing with him. And as well on the games, the level is so well that when he is playing, he is learning about the experience. What he can do is to score these 3 pointers on the corner in Manresa. I expect that.
Okay, another question in English in the front row here.
Hello, Coach. Peter Tomasek, Czech Radio. I just have to ask, in last 13 games, we won only one friendly against Georgia, and in 2 years under you, out of 24 games, we won only 6. So how do you feel now after this 2-year stint? Was this last game for you with Czech team, or you need time to think about this? You will make some decision later.
It's a good question, but here we are talking about the game. Maybe we can talk another day about the whole life of you, whoever. But now I think that we have to evaluate the tournament. We need time. We have to evaluate the 2 seasons. We can evaluate the goals and more things that you cannot see for sure on the results. But to do this, I think, is in another moment. Now it's a tough situation, tough tournament, tough game. But to talk about the game, and later, with time, being refreshed, what I should do is to study and to analyze the situation. I am not worried about the criticize, because the guy who criticizes more is myself. The self-criticism for me is very high, because what I want to do is to give example to the players to improve. So this is not the problem, but right now we have to let the time and study, analyze very well how is the situation.
So for this game, why did you decide to go with same starting group as with Portugal, I think Turkey and Serbia? Because the starting five, they also today had troubles with the start, with the first 5 minutes of the game, and we then are losing from the
You think
beginning.
that we have problems in the first 5 minutes? I think that we were 12-16.
Yeah, but every game we were losing the first 5 minutes. With Estonia, we shot 3 points in the first 5 minutes. It's just
it's not a question with the players that you start. It's the player what happened during the games. The 5 minutes are not definitive. Hopefully, the problem is the 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes. But I have confidence in these guys. I will repeat, because it is the roles and the confidence that we have. But for sure, hopefully the problem is how you start the 5 minutes. But again, 12-16. We are not losing by 40.
Can I ask in Czech, Reed?
We're going to go to Czech. Are there any more questions in English? Any more questions in English?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the Czech media, Czech league. Diego, you also already mentioned defense. So what would you say was today the key problem in the defense? I mean, overall.
For sure is the speed and the positioning. And we were not able to pressure them, so they play comfortable. They pressure to us, but we were not able to pressure them. So in the on-ball screen, on the pick and roll, you are not very close to avoid the screen, because you cannot overhelp, because sometimes they pop, they roll. It's difficult, first thing. Second thing is the speed on the off-ball screen. We are far away with respect to them, and we allow some shots, difficult shots, but they are shooters, and they score this kind of shots. And last one is the offensive rebound. We don't have the control, because when they miss, they got 13 offensive rebounds.
Okay. Any more questions in English? Okay, right here. The black cap.
A question to coach. Now that the preliminary round has concluded and you've played Latvia, do you see them still as one of the favorites for medals?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Do you still see Latvia as one of the favorites for medals now that the group stage has concluded?
For sure, it's true that they are on traveling with the injuries. We will see how Sagas arrive, how the roster arrive. It's very important, because when you play one game, it's very important how you arrive, the mentality and physicality. So I think that they start under pressure, playing the first game probably, and little by little, what is very important in this kind of tournaments is how you improve. And they are improving during the tournament. Today they play their best game, so if they are healthy and the normal thing, and they keep improving, they will be very competitive. But you have to understand, playing at home away is a difficult tournament when you start playing win or lose.
In English or Czech? English. Oh, yeah, the coach. Okay.
Hello, Coach. Daniel Chilko from Ines.cz. You said that one of the main points of this tournament was working with the young players. So I would like to ask, how do you feel about them following your system? How did they work, and how satisfied are you?
You know, with the experience with the young guys, one day they play very good, another they play so-so, another day they play bad, because they don't have the continuity when you are a player with experience. So this was the question. During the preparation, during the tournament, they play some minutes very well, another minutes not so well, with some bad decision making, but you have to leave that. So but always is the same. We want that the new guys play, but we had to let them on the court to play and make mistakes. I think all of them, they improve, like players, in the individual stuff, but as well how to compete. So you watch these games, the level is not only in the tactical, the level is how they compete, how the players compete, how they stop the game, how they talk to the referees, how they are able to now look for the best pass, now how they patience that they don't take this shot because later. So, but you need experience, you have to live. And probably most of them, like Porzingis start with 17, 18 years old, we don't see these crystals that we are watching. We need time. And sometimes, most of the times with young guys, you have to be patient. I know that it's tough to lose, but without patience, no, you don't have miracles.
Okay, we have time for one question in Czech. Does anybody want to have it? And, okay, here we go.
Vítku, takže máme za sebou další Eurobasket. Chci se zeptat na osobní zkušenost. Ptal jsem se tě před turnajem, teď je po turnaji, takže jak bys si vyhodnotil teda svoje 2 zkušenosti s Eurobasketem pod různýma trenérama v jiných rolích a s jinou sestavou českou?
Tak zatím ani jeden Eurobasket nebyl úplně šťastný pro mě individuálně, ale je to prostě nějaká zkušenost a každá zkušenost je ta špatná, je k něčemu dobrá, když se na ní podíváš ze správného pohledu, takže já jsem moc rád, vůbec jako nelituju toho, že jsme se jako dohodli, že jsem přijel. I když samozřejmě ty zápasy byly těžký, tak moc jsem si užil s klukama hrát a vždycky je pro mě důležitý hrát a reprezentovat Českou republiku, takže do budoucna to určitě chci pokračovat a chci být součástí toho nějakého nového budování toho týmu a já se těším, co budoucnost přinese, protože věřím, že půjdeme jenom nahoru a že myslím si, že každý tým si musí projít tady těma špatnýma zkušenostma, špatnýma věcma a to je pak motivuje do další práce a nechceme, aby se tohle opakovalo, takže samozřejmě je to těžký takhle hodnotit teďka ten turnaj, ale já se těším, co budoucnost přinese a kam se jako tým budeme posouvat dál.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we're joined by Latvia coach Luka Banki and Davis Bertans, the TCL MVP. Congratulations, Davis. Luka, can you give us a comment, please?
Yes, a serious game that we direct from the beginning. The team was focused and intense. Most important, we spread the minutes through 10 players and also with a good level of intensity for the entire 40 minutes. So that's exactly the way I asked the team to finish this group and now move forward at the next chapter.
Thank you, Luka. Davis, can you give us a comment, please?
Yeah, I think the most important game was just to respect the opponent, respect our fans, and come out and play. You know, there's probably the biggest motivation was just give the fans a good game, and that's what we did.
Okay, thank you very much. Davis, do you see your team getting better in this tournament as you head into the business end of the tournament?
Yeah, I think our offense is clicking better, our defense is getting better, and that's the most important thing. Just keep the projection going that way, and you know, in a game where the result doesn't matter so much, it's not a really big indication of what we're capable to do, but I feel like it was important to play a good game just going in the next round.
Do you have any questions in English? Raise your hand. Not? Yep, right here. Thank you.
Matīs Timofejovs, Latvian TV. Question to coach. Artur Žagars played 5 minutes in first half. In all game, 12 minutes. Kristaps Zorigs didn't play today. What can you say about health issues for these guys?
Zorigs was not able to play. And Žagars had a pretty good improvement, who convinced the medical staff to give him some minutes. But of course, we plan to have some short stretch for him. Was also important because the general condition of Lomas were not perfect, and we would like to avoid to overexpose the players. So the plan was to stay around 15 minutes. We had a little bit less than we expect, but that was the plan, and that's the way we hope to prepare everybody to be in the best shape for the first elimination game.
Questions in English? No more questions for Coach? Do you have any questions for Davis? Oh, Coach? Yep, go ahead.
Coach, about the plan of this game, what was the plan, what you said to guys, and about Rihards Lomas, 10 assists for him. How do you see him in number one role?
I believe it's part of his role to contribute as not only as a creator and to finalize, but sometimes also to activate the teammates. I believe that in a modern basketball, a combo guard like him has to, perform on both. I don't want to talk about the position, but in terms of vision, not only as a scorer, but also as a creator. He's a player who attracts many attention from himself, so it's a matter just to be disciplined. The team spaced the floor pretty well to facilitate his job, and he was pretty sharp to do it. The plan was to play, as I told, a serious game, to respect the opponents, but also to respect our country, our fans, because still this is a very unique opportunity for everybody, and every single night for us is a chance to prove ourselves, even in such games who hide some possible, dangers. They were quite efficient to take all that risk far from us.
Can I ask Davis in Latvian?
Shall we switch? No more questions in English. Okay, go ahead.
Kristians Zilants, sportscenters.com. Dāvi, tev šodien 20 punkti, tikpat arī brālim. Šķiet pirmo reizi vispār karjerās pārstāvot Latvijas izlasi kopā vienā spēlē, iemetat katrs pa 20 punktiem. Tu esi daudz runājis par brīžiem spēlēt kopā ar brāli, cik tas ir īpaši, bet cik varbūt īpaši ir šāds sasniegums savu skatītāju priekšā Eiropas čempionāta fināla turnīrā?
Es domāju, ka Dairis šajā pozīcijā pateica tieši to pašu, ka mēs nevienā brīdī neskaitām punktus, un svarīgākais ir komandas rezultāts. Tā kā, protams, no vienas puses ir prieks dot tādu pienesumu un abiem vienlaicīgi, bet prioritāte ir uzvara, un ja mēs spējam palīdzēt komandai to darīt, tad tas ir pats svarīgākais.
Jautājums Dāvim. Paraksturo savu precizitāti, kas šajā turnīrā, diemžēl, iepriekš nebija tik augsta. Paskatāmies statistikā, 70% no spēles, divpunktnieki 100%, sodi arī 100%. Tu esi atkal sajūts to lāzeru precizitāti?
Iegodies, es domāju, ka vienīgā spēle, kur varbūt neaizgāja tas metiens, bija pret Turciju. Viņi, domāju, ļoti, ļoti labi aizsardzībā tādā ziņā darbojās. Un vairāk bija spiests mest tādus grūtākus metienus. Un pēc tam turnīra laikā es domāju, ka vienkārši mūsu uzbrukums uzlabojoties, mēs tiekam pie labākiem, brīvākiem metieniem. Un, kā mēs redzam, ne tikai man, bet visiem pārējiem precizitāti turnīra laikā tikai uzlabojās.
Okay. Any more questions in Latvian? Maris? No? Yep. One more. Okay, we'll take one more.
Daudz parakstu arī tu, Rihards Lomažs, šajā dienā 10 rezultīvas piespēles. Viņš pats teica, ka nebija viņam jēgas uzbrukt, jo pārējie labi uzbruka. Kā tu viņu sajūti un kā komanda viņu sajūti, kā saspēles vadītāji šoreiz?
Es domāju, ka mēs vēl bijām situācijās, kur daži no mums aizmet garām metienus pēc viņa piespēlēm un varēja būt arī vairāk. Bet, jā, es domāju, Rihards vienmēr ir arī, ka viņš nav bijis saspēles vadītāja pozīcijā. Bieži vien ir izcēlējis diezgan labi ar tieši piespēlēm un uzbrukumu veidošanu. Jo viņš ir agresīvs uzbrukumā, viņš vienmēr aizsardzībā vienmēr jāpievērš ļoti liela uzmanība viņam, un viņš ļoti labi māk mūs atrast tādās labās pozīcijās. Un tur jau rezultīvas piespēles būs tad, ja mēs metīsim metienus iekšā. Tā arī ir ļoti svarīga sastāvdaļa.
Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, you do have a question, Marius? Okay, one more. Sorry, Luka.
Dāvi, jautājums par nākamo pretinieku. Šovakar izšķirsies, kādu domā, vai tāži, kas varētu būt spēlē pret Lietuvu, vai arī pats dot priekšroku spēlēt pret citu pretinieku?
Es jau pēc spēles reiz arī atbildēju uz līdzīgu jautājumu. Mums pretinieks no vienas puses nav svarīgs. Mums ir pašiem jādomā par savu basketbolu. Ja mēs spēlēsim labu basketbolu gan uzbrukā, gan aizsardzībā, tad mēs esam spējīgi uzvarēt jebkuru. Tāpēc neteikšu, ka mēs gribētu vienu vai otru vai trešo pretinieku tādā situācijā. Tā kā skatīsim, redzēsim, kas nāks pretī un gatavosimies tai spēlē.
Thank you very much, everybody.